Hello, everybody, and welcome to the United Wrestling Network. I am Dustin Starr. This week on the program, we're sharing some great wrestling from our archive. You'll see outlandish Zicky Dice, Uptown Andy Brown, Heather Monroe versus Rekka Tahaka, Big Juicy Fanoa, tag team attraction featuring the boys, and in the main event, TNA's Drama King Matthew Raywald. We have a stacked card on deck, so let's get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is bell time.
Thank you so much for joining us. I am Dustin Starr alongside the United Wrestling Network's executive producer, our fearless leader, David Marquez. And David, congratulations are in order.
Thank you very much, Dustin. You know, the United Wrestling Network all over the world.
Now hold on just a second, David. I'm sorry. But fans, we've got company. It's outlandish Zicky Dice. Zicky, you're interrupting here.
Hello, Championship Wrestling from Atlanta. Trademarked. Hello, Dustin. Hello, Dave. Did you see what I just did there? In a matter of seconds, I became the face of Championship Wrestling from Atlanta.
Come on, Zicky.
Do you know what today is? Do you know what today is?
Of course, today is the premiere of Championship Wrestling from Atlanta.
No, Dustin, it is not. Tonight is very special. You see, many years ago, Mama Dice gave birth to outlandish Zicky Dice. It's my birthday! And I've got a very special gift for you watching at home and for everyone here at center stage. Who wants a gift?
I'll take a gift.
Well, for the next 60 minutes, this show has now become Zicky Dice's outlandish surprise party. So fellas, please surprise me.
Surprise him, huh? We should totally surprise him. Hey, Zicky, surprise! It's time for Championship Wrestling from Atlanta.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Avocado Heights, California, weighing in at 220 pounds, this is Uptown Andy Brown.
Well, if we're going to start a brand new show for the United Wrestling Network, you gotta start with the United Wrestling Network stalwart, the last of a dying breed, Andy Brown.
Uptown Andy Brown, such an impressive repertoire within the United Wrestling Network. This is someone that has held United World Tag Team Gold, someone that's a former Hollywood Heritage Champion, someone with so much to prove, and we're better to prove it than right here at center stage.
And he's intense and more than ready.
And his opponent, from Kearns, Utah, weighing in at 222 pounds, the man, the brand, the king of the lemonade stand, Manny Lemons.
Well, Gilbert, are you ready for a little zest brought to Championship Wrestling?
You cannot be sour when Manny Lemons comes to town, like spinach to Popeye's lemons or to Manny. Bite the sour is what he does to get his power.
The eternal optimist, Manny Lemons, and
What the? Whoa.
I've never heard so many people get excited to see Lemons. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's about to get so sticky.
That lemon was caught one-handed by a fan, a beautiful
You know,
catch.
some say when life gives you lemons that you should plant seeds, and Manny Lemons is trying to plant seeds now here on the debut of Championship Wrestling.
Wait, you know what? I gotta say, I actually got a chance to chat with Manny Lemons about kind of where he discovered. Oh, pardon me. So Manny Lemons actually is an older brother. Actually convinced him to eat a lemon raw saw when he was a kid. He was trying to impress him. Wow. And it was instantaneous, the effect of the lemony power.
And folks, you're going to hear me say this a lot about Alyssa. She is the Barbara Walters of professional wrestling. She has all the facts you need to know. And right now, Andy Brown knows that Manny Lemons means business.
Oh! Well, we all know lemons are great for the immune system. Not great for Andy Brown as Manny Lemons sends Andy to the outside with a strong shoulder tackle. And as we've seen early on, Alyssa, Andy Brown very easily triggered.
You know, I wouldn't say maybe triggered. I think that he's aggressive. I think he's intense. I think that he's not a fan of the citric goodness of Manny Lemons.
Well, I'm just going to let you know that Andy Brown made it very clear on social media. His quote, "I'm going to knock someone out." And that's what he's looking to do here with Manny Lemons.
Okay.
A little bit of a test of strength here.
Oh!
Classic bait and switch moment. Momentum shifting moment here for Andy Brown.
Old school by Andy Brown, now following with an uppercut in the corner and a forearm. And now Manny Lemons looking clearly dazed, and now Andy full speed.
Face washed.
Taking the action outside the ring is Andy Brown.
If this is your first introduction to Andy Brown, yes, he's been a part of the UWN family, but folks, this is a brawler, this is a bruiser, a very aggressive, strike-heavy style competitor in the ring.
Case in point, a multi-time champion, former Hollywood Heritage champion. Oh, going to recover here, and Manny Lemons gets the left shoulder up at 2. And of course, Alyssa, former United Tag Team champion as well.
Certainly is part of Static, part of SoCal Distancing. This man is, Andy Brown that is somebody that, again, it just means so much to be able to show who he is, to show what he's capable of. Not
to mention using the full 5 count there, close to a disqualification.
He's, within the bounds. But Manny Lemons.
Now Andy Brown feeling the love here from the center stage faithful into a cover here. Manny Lemons once again kicks out, but Andy Brown remains in control.
No hook of the leg there from Andy Brown, and you do not want to make a mistake on a competitor like Manny Lemons, who's got great intestinal fortitude and resiliency. And these fans here in center stage telling Andy Brown exactly what they think about him.
Brown was looking to finish off Lemons, who's able to reverse into a power slam.
That's what I was talking about. Do not make a mistake and give Manny an opportunity to get back into this match. This guy has desire, he has dream, he has drive, and an uncanny ability to survive.
Oh, and there go the Lemons into the...
This is his Popeye moment.
Into the taste buds of Manny Lemons. He's ready.
I think I got it in my eye.
And now Lemons looking to pick up the first victory in the history of Championship Wrestling presented by CarShield. He's got him up. Samoan drop by Lemons. Center of the ring. Hooks the leg and
thought it was going to be
close.
a sweet night for Manny Lemons there.
Almost a 3 count. Andy Brown able to power out, showing the grit that Andy Brown is known for.
But with something like this, how is Manny Lemons going to bounce back from what could have been a decisive victory early on?
Well, now Lemons measuring up Andy Brown, looking to, a knee right to the abdomen. Now, Brown wasting no time.
Oh, that's it.
He calls that the KTFO, and now Manny Lemons
that
could be in deep trouble.
Out.
Oh.
He's going for the fatality.
Oh, that's...
Andy Brown into the cover.
That's it.
Gets the victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Andy Brown!
Well, needless to say, Manny Lemons an immediate favorite here at Center Stage Studios, but Andy Brown could care less as he scores the first victory in the history of Championship Wrestling presented by CarShield.
One of the mainstays in the United Wrestling Network just kicked the doors down on Championship Wrestling here in Atlanta, saying, know my name, remember my name, I'm here to make an impact.
100%, and I think whether you love him or hate him, you can't discount the fact that Andy Brown is standing victorious here at Center Stage.
As Andy Brown victorious in our first match tonight, welcome everyone. Johnny LaCosta here alongside my colleagues Gilbert Corsi and Alyssa Marino. And Gil, You can feel a special kind of energy here at center stage.
I got goosebumps, butterflies in my stomach. Do you feel it? For years, this was the home of WCW Saturday Night. Legends cut their teeth, made their legacies right here. This place is wrestling history.
And Alyssa, as much as we're honoring the history, we have a full locker room ready to make their own history.
There is so much hungry talent that is just itching to get in the ring right here at center stage and forge their own path.
The spirit of 605 is alive. Let's keep moving. This is Championship Wrestling presented by Car Shield.
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call Car Shield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through Car Shield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is gonna break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through Car Shield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy, he doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called Car Shield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call Car Shield now. Call 800-492-1652.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
Hello everybody, Dustin Starr here at center stage with the Drama King, Matthew Raywall.
You know, Dustin, I've been fortunate enough in my career to see the entire world. And the Bard once said that the whole world is a stage. We all have our parts, our exits, our entrances. But you see, tonight, I come to center stage. And tonight I face Ashton Starr. Star. It's a tough name to live up to in this business or in any of show. So Ashton, I hope you are up for the challenge, because I promise you, you have no idea what it's like to face an artist on the verge of a breakthrough, on the verge of a masterpiece. And you see, I'm gonna create that. I'm gonna make it in my image, and I will do so at the expense of you or any other. So Ashton, I hope you are ready for the Drama King's stage tonight.
The following contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Des Moines, Iowa. This is the Killer Bay, Heather Monroe.
Alyssa Marino, arguably the longest tenured competitor in the United Wrestling Network women's division, the Killer Bay, Heather Monroe.
Well, if you ask me, and I think if you ask Heather, this is the face, the queen of the women's division of the United Wrestling Network. There would be no women's division without Heather Monroe, and she will let you know it, my friends.
And her opponent, from American Samoa, this is Reka Tehaka.
Intensity personified, Reka Tehaka.
Alyssa, you referred to Heather as a queen, right?
I did.
Well, we're about to find out what happens when a queen faces a savage. Reka Tehaka, known, self-described as a Samoan savage. This is gonna be an interesting contest.
And as we continue to make history, the first women's match ever, Championship Wrestling presented by Car Shield, Heather Monroe, Reka Tehaka. And not only a contrast in personality, vast contrast in styles here, Alyssa.
And I gotta say, I was actually quite taken aback at the fact that Rekka Tahaka looked quite unimpressed with Heather Monroe as soon as she came out to the ring.
Not so sure it was unimpressed. It was really, I think it was maybe a look of focus, perhaps. What do you think, Gilbert?
I just don't know what's a savage got to be afraid of, right?
It's a good point. Very prideful, but also very easily riled up as Rekka Tahaka.
They say the scouting reports say her value is priceless, her potential is limitless, and she is taking another pillar of championship wrestling in Heather Monroe to task in the opening going to this contest, guys.
Launching Monroe to the opposite side of the ring, and now Rekka Tahaka, one of her bread and butter moves is just charging in full speed, using her body as a missile. Heather Monroe able to dodge in that moment and taking advantage. The left arm off the top rope, and Tahaka feeling the effects.
And if this is your first introduction to Heather Monroe, you need to know that she is full of attitude, sass, and style. They call her the Killer Bae because she oozes confidence.
Oozes confidence, but I think that there's also a bit of frustration in Heather Monroe. There's a touch of frustration under the surface of Heather Monroe. Heather Monroe is someone that moved to Los Angeles to pursue dreams, and I think discovered an outlet for some post-audition aggression.
And a brilliant strategy here. Heather Monroe just going to work on the left arm, the left elbow, and shoulder of Tahaka. But as a matter of fact, it's funny you say that. Heather Monroe demanded on social media she be awarded a championship just by arriving in the city.
Kind of speaks to the kind of character, the attitude that is Heather Monroe. And she moved to LA from Iowa?
Yeah, Des Moines, Iowa.
So what happened in Tinseltown to turn a girl from the cornfields into a Killer Bae?
As someone who's lived in Hollywood for a long time, I can tell you anything can happen in LA. But meanwhile, Heather Monroe, so calculated, continuing the assault on the left shoulder of Rekka Tahaka. And we talk about how intelligent Heather Monroe is in the ring, and we're seeing it. But there's the athleticism and the explosiveness of Tahaka.
Could the Killer Bae be caught up by Rekka Tahaka? Nothing like a Samoan skull to rattle the bells of Monroe.
Monroe is seeing stars.
And not the good kind.
Not the kind that are in LA.
No doubt. That was a vicious headbutt. Now going for the pump kick. Monroe catches it. Just like that, Monroe remains in control. Alyssa, we are really starting to see the savviness of the veteran, Heather Monroe.
Well, certainly, and I don't think that Heather Monroe is someone that's really fazed by Rekka Tahaka, even asking, what did you think was going to happen when you step in the ring with me, the Killer Bae?
And Gilbert, as brutal as this attack is, you have to love the strategy of Heather Monroe. It's really brilliant here. She's trying to slowly chop down Tahaka.
Both physically and psychologically. It's one thing when you're getting beat up or when somebody is speaking down
hold
to you.
on.
Gets in your
small
brain.
package, your shoulders down. Monroe almost got caught there, but Tahaka, boom! Down goes Monroe into a cover, and Tahaka gets the win! Are you kidding?
Upset City!
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Rekka Tahaka!
I think Heather Monroe is possibly as shocked as someone like me, a longtime watcher of Heather Monroe's matches is.
Well, the power of Tahaka clearly dazed Heather Monroe just long enough to get the 3 count. And Tahaka with a massive victory. And Monroe is livid.
She's a pillar, the spotlight of the United Wrestling Network. And that spotlight is now shining on Rekka Tahaka.
I don't know if Heather Monroe knows what to do with herself.
Well, she's going to figure it out soon enough as Rekka Tahaka is victorious tonight. We'll be right back.
(652)
Hello everybody, Dustin Starr here alongside the United Wrestling Network World Tag Team Champions, Slice Boogie and Danny Limelight, the Bodega. Slice, why are you yawning?
Yo, why are you asking them questions? Slice, why are you yawning?
I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm tired, man. I'm jet lagged. You know how long that flight be from LAX?
Duh, that makes sense.
We gonna have to go to the bodega. I'm gonna get me like 2 Red Bulls. You know, I need something, you know, to start my awakening.
I get it. I see what you did there. Yeah. But it's crazy to me, Dustin. Why are we not main event in the first ever episode here in Atlanta, considering we carried the United Wrestling Network on our back for the last year? And now we got this new guy in a suit, Brian Cannabaya, Vavo, Ski, whatever his name is, too long to pronounce, have us defending our championships next week against the Awakening. So I got a little message for the Awakening. I don't care who you beat. We don't care where you been. I don't care how many championships you held, because you ain't never step into the ring and swim in these waters with these sharks. So next week, we're gonna grab you by your neck, drag you down deep, and there ain't gonna be no ascension to the top of the tag division here, because we the Bodega, where you could get anything you need, including a beatdown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Pikeville, Kentucky, weighing in at 205 pounds, this is Landon Hale.
Well, the United Wrestling Network is all about opportunity, and there's no better opportunity than to make a first impression, and that's exactly what Landon Hale is looking to do tonight.
And his opponent from Ontario, California, weighing in at 450 pounds, the New Era Savage, Big Toko Juicy Finau.
You may not be able to see us, but we are all swaying. We are grooving right now as Big Toko Juicy Finau is in the house.
Big upside for this young man. He is gaining fans and respect all across the wrestling world as an American-born Tongan. Finau was kind of driven primarily by Pacific Islander wrestlers. Think people like Yokozuna, Afa, Sika, Barbarian, Meng. That's who he's channeling. And some of those folks, as I understand it, Alyssa, have even reached out to him.
Yes. Juicy Finau actually was able to have a conversation with Haku.
King Haku.
King Haku, I apologize. I don't want to ever disrespect royalty.
No, one of the most dangerous individuals ever in the history of professional wrestling.
But was able to pick his brain a little bit and get some advice, some words of wisdom from King Haku.
Meanwhile, Landon Hale, very talented individual in his own right. He's about to be a doctor of chiropractic, and it does actually assist him in the ring. Not only does he have vast knowledge of the spine, but it helps him be as elusive as possible to avoid the big blow.
I'm not taking anything away from Landon Hale, but you said he's about to have a doctorate in chiropractic work?
Yes.
Well, after he steps in the ring with 450 pounds of Juicy Finau, he may need a chiropractor.
Well, Landon Hale early on, though, utilizing his quickness, trying to evade Juicy Finau, and that
tremendous
drop kick landed perfectly, but did not budge.
Scouting reports say that Hale is light on his feet, comfortable in the air, and that is what he's showing us here.
Well, Big Toko, so proud of his Tongan culture, but he clearly wants to make his own path, wants to stomp out his own legacy to make his culture proud, and that's exactly what he's doing. And Alyssa, he had an amazing start in professional wrestling, was essentially given an opportunity with GCW and made the most of it.
So Juicy Finau is someone that loves and respects this industry so much, he flew himself out to help set up a ring. And you can just feel the energy.
And listen to everyone here showing the love for Big Toko. And you're right, everyone fell in love with Juicy Finau, and he has been skyrocketing ever since. But give credit to Landon Hale. Oh! Went for the moonsault, Juicy. Didn't feel too much of that, and now, oh, look out.
He got snatched.
Oh!
Hale got snatched out of midair and planted on his neck.
Down. Juicy with the victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Juicy Finau.
Well, I believe there is a force to be reckoned with on Championship Wrestling.
You are 100% right, Guasto, because I think between the crowd here at center stage, the overall vibe in the ring, it's about to get and stay very juicy here.
Absolutely, the Toko driver sending Juicy Finau home happy as all of Center Stage Studios is giving him a round of applause. What a start to Championship Wrestling presented by CarShield. Just a glimpse of all the stars that our fans are going to see.
Well, you gotta think about the fact that there are so many hungry competitors here at Center Stage that are just wanting to forge their own path, their own legacy right here.
And Gilbert, one of those stars, none other than Carly Bravo.
Indeed, that's somebody that you're going to want to know. Take a look.
Come on, nigga, now. Can't get the pass now. I'm a fast cow. Keeping it brash now. Trash now. I'm fast.
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call CarShield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through CarShield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is gonna break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through CarShield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy. He doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called CarShield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call CarShield now. Call 800-492-1652.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is the OVW Tag Team Showcase. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 322 pounds, the team of Brandon and Brent Tate. They are the Tate Twins.
You are not seeing double. You are seeing Brandon and Brent, the Tate Twins, one of the hottest and most talented tag teams in professional wrestling right now, and they're ready for action.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 520 pounds, the team of Tom Coffey and Brandon Espinoza. They are the Recusas.
Guys, I know these teams both very well. I spent a lot of time calling matches in OVW, and I can tell you that the Recusas have been like a nagging shadow for the Tate Twins.
And you know, I fancy myself somewhat of an encyclopedia. I like to read the dictionary. A recusant, if you look it up in the dictionary, someone that disregards authority. And you also see a picture of the recusants.
Well, not just that. I mean, if we're going to go way back, hundreds of years ago, if you refused to go to church services in England, essentially the church would cast you out, and that's what a recusant was. But let's get to the present day. The Tate Twins are no longer Ohio Valley Wrestling Tag Team Champions because of the recusants.
And that's what I was talking about in the case of a shadow. The recusants have been basically following the Tates all over the South and costing them matches. The latest one being very recently a ladder match that ended a lengthy tag team title reign for Brandon and Brent Tate.
As Brandon affected there by a vicious back elbow. And Alyssa, you know how focused the Tate Twins are. They are furious that they are no longer holding the OVW gold.
But I gotta say, so resilient are the Tate So resilient are the Tate Twins that the energy has not changed. There is such still a high energy between the Tate Twins as they are just attacking on the offense.
Well, there's nothing like twin precision. They've been tag team partners their entire life. Beautiful arm drag there on Brandon Espinoza of the recusants. And Gilbert, as someone who's worked with OVW for such a long time, you've had to enjoy seeing the growth of the Tate Twins.
Sure, I saw Brandon and Brent Tate. Oh, look at the power here of Big Tom Coffee, the one they call the Iron Bear.
Yeah, I wonder why. But another tag. And now Espinoza, this is the double team offense that the recusants have been unleashing on teams.
Here's what I know about the Tate Twins. They are tag team perfection. They are quick, they are seamless in their maneuvering, and they work like they are almost cohesively thinking at the same time. I guess that's the twin precision you were talking about?
No doubt about that. Right now, look for a double team in the Iron Bear, pulling Brandon Espinoza to safety.
Great cohesion from the recusants.
Incoming! Through the second rope in stereo.
They love to fly.
You know, you talk about the cohesion, the precision of tag teams that are family members, but I think there's a different level when it's twins. Cover me!
Oh, quick cover here, and Brandon Espinoza quickly kicks out.
Oh, I mean, unbelievable now on hard shot. Tag made.
Tag.
You talked about the growth of the Tate Twins. They went from OVW. They've wrestled in basically all 50 states throughout the country. They're former ROH six-man tag team champions.
Crashing upon the chest of Espinoza. And now Brent Tate looking to continue the momentum here. The Tate Twins not only want to get the OVW gold back, they certainly want to make a name for themselves in the United Wrestling Network. Another tag. Oh, backstabber. Wasting no time whatsoever as Brendan, now the legal competitor, Brandon Espinoza in dire straits here as the Tates, this is when they're best, looking to pile it on. Oh, wait a minute.
Got to have eyes in the back of your head when you're dealing with the recusants.
Espinoza clearly distracting the official, and the Iron Bear, Tom Coffey, taking advantage. Pulling Espinoza to safety, now making a legal tag into the matchup.
Dirty pull from the recusants.
350 pounds of Tom Coffey stomping onto the lumbar spine, which is a quick way to take out the explosiveness.
Coffey is a husky guy who will maul you. He calls himself a big, violent bear.
I mean, that fits. That checks out.
I don't think you're going to argue with Tom Coffey or Brandon Espinoza on that one. Brandon Tate doing everything he can to fight back here. Well, hold on. Tag!
Beautiful!
Oh! Over the top, into a drop kick. Tremendous hang time, now a back elbow. Brent Tate looking to take out both of the recusants. And now turning on the afterburners. Boom!
High-octane offense from Brent Tate here.
Diving into a cover, and Tom Coffey able to break up the pin. How impressive there was Brent Tate, but now Tom Coffey, complete disregard for the rules. But Brent Tate.
If I know one thing about Brandon and Brent Tate,
wow. Look at that neck breaker. Espinoza into the cover. Oh!
Thought it was over. If I know one thing about Brandon and Brent Tate, is that they live at the top of the tag team division wherever they are working, and that could be a place for them.
Oh,
here
bit of a blind tag. The referee did see it. There's a high knee, and now the Tate's looking to take advantage. Tom Coffey outside the ring. Oh!
Capsize!
Face planted into the cover, and the Tate Twins vanquish the recusants.
Here are your winners, the Tate Twins.
Well, Gilbert, they like to warm up to listening to Criss Cross. They're making everyone here at the center stage jump.
Again, I say the Tate twins are typically top tag team competitors. Bodega, are you watching this?
There's a very good chance they are, as the Bodega are set to defend the United World Tag Team Championships next week, but the Tate twins tonight are victorious.
You only get one chance to make a first impression, and certainly the Tate twins have very much impressed with the crowd here at center stage.
No doubt. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back with our main event.
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call CarShield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through CarShield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is gonna break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through CarShield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy, he doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called CarShield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call CarShield now. Call 800-492-1652.
And now, from center stage in Atlanta, Georgia, this is your main event of the evening. Introducing first, from Washington, D.C., he is the star of the show, Ashton Starr.
Starfire has arrived in Championship Wrestling as our main event is here of the very first episode, and it could not get any flashier, more theatrical than the Ashton Starr. We've about heard enough of Ashton Starr. The Drama King has arrived.
And his opponent, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Drama King, Matthew Raywold.
I mean, I gotta say, I'm a music lover. This man is a classically trained baritone who's been performing at the Chicago Lyric Opera. This man is an artiste.
So help me get this straight. You have a Drama King and a Starfire.
That's right, the Star Boy himself, yes.
Is there enough attention to go around here?
Well, I feel like it just got a couple megawatts brighter in the room.
And that is exactly why this is the main event of the debut episode of Championship Wrestling presented by CarShield. And Ashton Starr didn't exactly endear himself to everyone here at center stage.
Yeah, in Starr's mind, he is a rock star. He craves attention and loathes anyone trying to take it from him or that's not giving it to him. Meanwhile, the Drama King says he's here to create a masterpiece and that we're all now a part of his drama club. Again, I don't know if there's enough attention to go the split amongst the two of them.
Well, I know, Alyssa, you mentioned earlier you actually tried to get a little bit of a scouting report for Ashton Starr, and all he really wanted you to know is that he is the prettiest man in professional wrestling.
Yes, Ashton Starr made it, seemed very flattered, but almost expected me to go talk to him and try and get a little bit more information. I guess he's used to being interviewed.
It was a little bit rude for him to refuse eye contact, but then again, to each his own.
The sunglasses are definitely a thing. His future's so bright, let's wear shades.
It just occurred to me that this is a royal encounter because the only thing that Ashton said to me is that he was petty. In fact, the Prince of Petty. We have a Drama King and a Prince of Petty here, guys.
But early on, the Drama King taking a bow as he establishes control early on.
I mean, Drama King, not liking the look on Ashton Starr's face, decides to remove it himself.
Oh, look, the Drama King has done just about everything throughout his illustrious career. Former NXT Tag Team Champion, current Homecoming King at Impact Wrestling.
Yeah.
What a 2021 it's been thus far for the Drama King. You have to believe Ashton Starr wants to find a way to become the star tonight. Went for the scissors kick. Quick roll up here by Drama King, and Starr kicks out at 2.
Raywolf says that he is an actor, a writer.
Hold on. Cover. Raywolf kicks out, and all right, bit of a face-off here.
They're trying to upstage one another.
I see what you did there.
Thank you.
But I think with someone like Drama King that's, an octuple threat creatively, could you imagine what it would do for Ashton Starr to be able to eclipse that kind of spotlight?
Look, Ashton Starr, his career is truly on fire right now. And look, the Drama King, he's been very honest about it. He's been so focused and motivated on getting back inside the ring. And look, let's be honest, the pandemic put everything on hold for all of us for quite a long time. And I've known Drama King for quite some time. He is more than ready to go to the top of the United Wrestling Network.
I was trying to tell you that Raywolf, you know this, you're a longtime friend with him. He actor, writer, director, performer, singer, painter, and as such, he is in touch with all of his raw emotions. Artsy people kind of have to dig deep to hone their craft and skill.
And not to mention, Alyssa, he is a technician in the ring. He can be very calculated. He likes to take his time, and that's what he's doing right now against Ashton Starr, who's a tremendous athlete in his own right. And mistake there, and now a left jab, ambidextrous here by the Drama King.
Short arm style, clothesline. And if you're looking at the Drama King, sometimes you got some first-time viewers out there. You're saying, I recognize that face. Yes, he was formerly known as Aiden English in the WWE for quite some time. That's that same guy.
But just...
Ashton Starr!
But I think that for the Drama King, this is something where...
Ashton Starr taking advantage, sending Raywolf into the post. Can the Drama King find a way back in the ring and back in this matchup?
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call Car Shield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through Car Shield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is gonna break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through Car Shield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy, he doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called Car Shield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call Car Shield now. Call 800-492-1652.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
Welcome back to Championship Wrestling presented by Car Shield, and Ashton Starr has taken the attack to outside the ring. Of course, the competitors must be back within a 10 count, but right now this fight could end up going all over the center stage.
Yeah, there was breaking of the count during the commercial break, and it was Ashton Starr who was all over the Drama King. Before we went to break, Matt hit that ring post, and it was a momentum-shifting moment for Starr.
And now Starr laying it on there. There's a cover, and Raywoldt able to power out.
Oh, Ashton Starr so certainly fallen out of the good graces of the crowd here at center stage.
But right now we're starting to see the best of Ashton Starr. He's so fluid, he's so smooth in the ring, and he's very adept at being elusive, and that's what we're seeing. Obviously, Matthew Raywoldt, the larger competitor, went for a couple of haymakers. Ashton Starr able to evade, and now he's in control for the first time in this matchup.
Yeah, what I've learned in this first outing of Ashton Starr here in Championship Wrestling is, though he is eccentric and over the top, you really cannot underestimate this guy as a competitor.
Into the cover, here goes Starr, and once again, Raywoldt powering out. Couldn't have asked for a better main event here on the first episode of Championship Wrestling. Of course, next week, the United World Tag Team titles are on the line. The Bodega will be taking on the Awakening. But right now, Matthew Raywoldt needs to find a way to wake up in this match as Ashton Starr, once again, the assault on the left elbow, the left arm. Almost a full 5 count, almost got disqualified.
Bodega versus the Awakening, man. What kind of blockbuster main event for the United World Tag Team title. That's going to be huge next week.
Certainly going to be huge next week, but I'm just hoping to see Matthew Raywoldt live.
Oh, hold on a second. Raywoldt got him hooked. He goes for the cover, and no, Ashton Starr just kicks out.
Raywoldt had said that he is an artist on the verge of a breakthrough, and this is just Act 1 for him. It cannot be curtains for Matthew Raywoldt.
I don't know if that's a breakthrough or a broken arm, as Ashton Starr tried to separate the ligaments for the Drama King.
And the cover goes, oh my. Raywoldt continues to power out. You talk about being curtains, it may be for the left elbow. There's nothing but ligaments protecting the elbow on the human body, and Ashton Starr being a technician right now.
Oh, Ashton Starr trying to get Raywoldt to smile pretty for the camera.
And we talk about being calculated. Ashton Starr returning the favor here.
Look how smart. Look how smart. The knee placed right in the middle of the back, torquing back. The arm got injured before we went to commercial break, and Ashton has worked like a shark who smells blood in the water, trying to isolate that.
Reversal there by Raywoldt, and now the Drama King, and look how adept that was by Ashton Starr, getting to the ropes, and now a back elbow to stifle any kind of offense there by Raywoldt.
Ashton Starr able to get that reprieve, and now going to town on the Drama King.
Couple of lefts and rights there to the Drama King in the corner. And of course, this is a first time ever matchup that you're only going to see here in the United Wrestling Network as Raywoldt fighting his way back into this matchup here.
And the proverbial 12th man in the Championship Wrestling fans here in center stage, squarely behind Matt Raywoldt, who just introduced Ashton Starr's shoulders to that steel ring post.
What's good for the Drama King is good for the Star Boys. Raywoldt sending Ashton Starr into the post and to the outside. The official has begun his count.
But do you think that this is the kind of victory that would satisfy?
Oh, look at this. Stopping the count.
That's a great point, Alyssa. You know the Drama King well. He wants this match to end in the center of the ring, and he wants to get the 3 count on Ashton Starr, sending Starr back inside the ring.
This certainly is his stage, and Matthew Raywoldt maybe had to go back for some rewrites for this act.
Well, everyone at center stage knows that both of these athletes could rise to the top of the United Wrestling Network, but who's going to be the victor tonight? Full speed!
Telegraphing is Raywoldt, and some may say that the plot is thickening here.
So evenly paced. This matchup has been so competitive. Oh, the right hand missing, and Raywoldt face first into the top turnbuckle goes Starr. And could this be the moment? The Drama King over the top, continuing the offense. Now hoisting up Ashton Starr. Could it be the beginning of the end? Oh!
Calls it the Earth Shatter.
The Earth Shatter into the cover. That's gotta be it. No!
That's how much the spotlight means to Ashton Starr. Through all the physical pain, Ashton Starr cannot bear to not have his fist raised at the end of this match.
You can see the look of shock on the face of the Drama King. He has put away so many opponents with the Earth Shatter over the course of his career, but Ashton Starr showing a lot of toughness.
Raywalt beginning to ask himself, what is it going to take to dim this star?
Well, it might be a high risk, and that's exactly what Raywalt's looking to do, but Ashton Starr struggling, gets back to his feet, and now a right hand, dangerous territory for both the Drama King and Starfire.
Gosh, is this where you want to be? Oh no, this looks like
Not
a
where
tricky
you or I
predicament.
want to be, but where they have to be right now. Something's got to give in this main event tonight on Championship Wrestling. And now Raywalt off the top. Ooh, Starr able to evade, now landing a super kick. Just like that, Starfire back in control. Not sure what, oh! A dive into the corner, demanding the official get out of the way, knows exactly what he wants to do.
Northern Lights with the bridge here.
Cover, Raywalt just gets that right shoulder up. He is still in the fight.
What a contest between these two in our main event.
The Northern Lights were shining bright for Ashton Starr, but maybe blinded Starfire.
Well, we saw Ashton Starr stay alive following the Earth Shatter, but the Drama King found a way to stay in this matchup as Starfire off the top. Oh! Moonsault! Nothing but canvas.
High risk and no reward on that one.
We heard the impact there all throughout the center stage studios, and now Raywalt. Can the Drama King put a stamp on the very first episode? The director's cut connects. Center of the ring. The Drama King reigns.
Here is your winner, Matthew Raywalt. Matthew Raywalt.
What a main event we just saw between Ashton Starr and the Drama King.
You know, I'm not the biggest Ashton Starr fan, especially after the way he talked to everyone tonight, but what an incredible fight put up by Starboy.
Well, if tonight was the first act for the Drama King, Matt Raywalt, then get ready. It's going to be one heck of a show.
No doubt about that. We cannot thank you enough for tuning in to the very first episode of Championship Wrestling presented by Car Shield. We have more action every single week. If you're watching on Peachtree TV or anywhere else, we thank you. Come on back next week. The Drama King, Matthew Raywalt, victorious tonight. This is Championship Wrestling.